morning and welcome to Wisdom Walk Talk here on Black Hole Radio and my YouTube channel, Wisdom Walk to Self-Mastery. I am your host and guide, Jojopah, Maria, and Saroma. Now, astrologically, okay, lots of stuff here. Like I said, I'm going to move through it as swiftly as I possibly can. But our theme in March has been about healing, transformations, new beginnings, and this week there's a lot of Venusian, Venus energy to support all this. I found a new astrologer on a website called refinery29.com, and her name, or his name, is Gala Mukomolova, and they say Venus, a planet that not only signifies love, but also what we value and are willing to wage war for, holds hands with the sun in Aries this week. So don't be surprised if you find yourself having an angry cry, especially when Mercury taking it all in under the stars of Pisces. Fighting feels good, and Aries knows all about that. My mother was an Aries. But with Saturn forming a square to Uranus and a trine to Mars, our anger is a sacred release valve that predates the necessary and slow work of taking a whole structure apart piece by piece. I think that is such a really, really valuable and right on message. Hold on, I got to drink some water here. Excuse me. It's harder to hold back the cough when you feel it coming. I think it makes it worse. Ah, that's better. It took my throat out saying all that because it's so powerful. It's so powerful when we think about that purpose of anger, of allowing ourselves to get angry, because we are taking apart these old structures, these old belief systems, and doing it piece by piece. Ooh, that was a big truth. It just took my throat out. Wow. So that's this week. That's coming through this week. And let me go through it by some specific dates and some of the aspects that you can be aware of. So just a reminder that yesterday we had the equinoxes and also the sun entered into Aries. And we had that day and night balance. And it's also the official start of a new astrological year. Again, Happy New Year and happy birthday to all the Aries people out there. Now, currently, Venus is conjunct, or meaning it's closer to the sun than the Earth. And Venus is the planet of love, relationships, self-worth, and values. And Venus tells us what's important to us. So here's what Astrobutterfly says as she shared insights about what the theme is and the energy of this new astrological year, which started yesterday. So from 2021 to 2022, she says this solar year will be infused in Venusian energy, and being conjunct or closer to the sun than the Earth right now means Venus is ready to sacrifice some of her pleasures for something deeper, more valuable, for something that has substance and meaning. In the upcoming astrological year, your actions will be driven by this ideal. And she goes on to say, the big question for the year, does this project, action, person bring me closer to my ideal self? If the answer is yes, Venus will guide you on what to do. If the answer is no, the Pluto sextile to Sun and Venus will make it easier for you to remove anything that is inauthentic from your life. In the upcoming year, you may feel a pull to cut ties to projects, activities, and relationships that don't feel right and are not good for you and for your mission in this lifetime. The equinox in the upcoming year is a time to find what really matters to you and to let that idea guide you into everything you do. Wow. Like, wow, wow, wow. Again, another really powerful insight and message for us to take into this new year, this new beginning, this new lifetime, this new world. Yeah. So today we have Venus moving into Aries. And what does that mean? That transit brings the opportunity for a total rebirth of the heart. There is beauty and innocence in Venus in the first sign of the zodiac. Her heart is pure and she instinctively knows what she wants. And Astrobutterfly goes on to say, are you ready to say yes to only who and what you love? Yeah. Now, we get this heart energy, right? This like opening up, you know, this rebirthing of our heart, kind of reassessing almost. What do you really love? What is really important to you? One of the things I think that COVID-19 has brought to the world, it's put us into a position to really think about what is essential to us. What is essential? So on Tuesday, we have Mercury, which is in Pisces right now, squaring with Mars in Gemini. And Astrobutterfly says Mercury-Mars squares have a reputation for being confrontational. However, Gemini and Pisces are mutable and rather compromising signs. So if anything, Mercury squares Mars is about let's sort things out rather than having arguments for the sake of having arguments. So that's a good thing. So if when the conflicts show up, instead of it being a brawl or a fist fight or a shootout, you can actually be able to say, okay, let's look at this. Let's take a win-win approach. And that's really, really important in today's world. Now, on the 26th, and the 26th and the 28th is just full. So the 26th, you got two aspects going on that are important. First is Venus becoming an evening star, and then it's about Mars conjuncting the North Node. So for Venus, she's going to begin rising after sunset, which means that our approach to love becomes more mature. Yes. And we have a heightened understanding of what makes us and other people happy. So that means we can be more effective, more loving in our interpersonal relationships. And so she's bringing this evening star energy to us. Really exciting. Now, in terms of Mars and the North Node and the South Node are points. They are ethereal points, meaning you can't see them, but they exist in astrology. And so the southern point, the South Node, and again, when you do your astrological chart, you look and see what's going on in that area of your life when you were born, because it will tell you what are the things from the past that you need to heal. The north part is about the future. It is about the unknown. So it's about what kinds of things can be coming into your life. So we have this Mars conjuncting the North Node, and here's the translation. Mars is a planet of action and self-assertion. The North Node in astrology represents the uncharted territory. So when Mars is conjunct the North Node, you want to go for it, even if it's scary. Yes, yes. So again, this is about a good time for risk taking. So again, think about that combination. You're going to get this, Venus rising at night, helping our approach to love become more mature. And then this message of the door is open, take the leap, take the risk, take the jump, even though it may be scary. Yeah. Very powerful. Now, 2 days later, which will be next Sunday on the 28th, we get a full moon in Libra. And Venus is conjuncting Chiron at the same time. So again, like I told you, it's just full. It's just full this week. So from another new astrologer that I looked up called AstroSeek, or that's the name of the website, The message is for the full moon in Libra, you might have a strong need for balance and harmony now. You probably desire to keep things nice rather than venturing into fundamental questions in order to not disturb the peace. You must learn to share your good and bad feelings. Do not be afraid to be who you truly, really are, despite what is expected of you. So again, this full moon in Libra, Libra is all about balance. So it's like you want to stay balanced, but if you're feeling that pull for out of balance, do choose to, just be who you really are. Don't give in to what is somebody else's understanding or need for you to be something else. Now, Venus conjunct Chiron. Chiron is this asteroid that has a planetary-like orbit around the sun, around our solar system. And so astrologers use it. It was just really discovered, I think, just in the 70s. But it's been bringing, since the 70s, this heightened awareness about healing, us taking on our healing. And it is, for the first time in known human history that so many people really are stepping into, I need to heal from my core wounds, I need to heal from my trauma, I need to heal. So Astrobutterfly says, there is great purpose in healing crisis. A healing crisis means that healing is initially preceded by a worsening of symptoms, and I can attest to that. However, this temporary sickness is in fact a sign that the treatment is succeeding, even if it doesn't feel that way. Because like I always tell people I work with, you gotta sit in your pain in order to release it. Running from it, ignoring it, sedating it, that's not going to bring you the relief, the salvation that you really, really want. She goes on to say, if we want to release the old wounds and traumas, we first have to acknowledge and accept them. And again, that's sitting in your pain. So with Venus conjuncting Chiron, it's our chance to heal the heart. Again, back to this heart thing, right? By bringing to the surface old repressed feelings and emotions. Wow. I don't know what to say. It's just really powerful stuff. And what a way to be ending out, this month of healing, transformation, and great change. So I will leave the references for everything I've talked about astrologically in the description box below my videos. I may post it on my Facebook group for those who don't get to the video, just so you can check out some more of that good information. Great. Now, reminder that this Monday, tomorrow, will be Earth Day. Yes, because I've declared every month we need to celebrate Earth Day. I'm flashing on the screen the information for the website, which is www.earthday.org. And you can actually go to that site and find a way that you can assess how much paper and plastic use you're doing, and of course get some really good tips for how you can start to cut down. Again, stay mindful about your use of fossil fuel powered cars, just in terms of how you may be buying things you don't need with packaging that isn't needed. Again, let's just really try to stay very, very mindful of the fact that we've got to get back into balance and take care of our planet so that it can be around for the 7th generations that come after us. So happy Earth Day, and I really encourage you to do at least one thing to make a difference in our planet. Thank you.